But please welcome to the show, Fred Head.
Hey, thanks for having me, Scott. I'm very happy to be here.
Are you really? Oh, great.
Yes.
This is Natasha. This is Moshe.
Hey, Natasha. Hey, Moshe. How you doing?
Hey, Fred. How are you?
Pretty good.
They both have names that end in
Yeah, I like that.
Thank
They
you.
rhyme.
You're kind of a positive guy, Fred.
I am.
You're
I'm
very happy to be here, too.
I'm very happy to be here.
You're from
Yes,
the
sir.
South, it seems.
Yes, I'm from Georgia.
Firmly from there.
Firmly, I'm not pretending to be somewhere else. I'm from the South.
From Georgia. What part of Georgia? You know I was born there.
Oh, were you born near Atlanta?
I was born in Savannah.
Oh, Savannah.
Gorgeous, really?
Gorgeous
Cool.
place.
I'm
Gorgeous.
right outside of Savannah.
You're right
that's
outside.
convenient. The place he mentioned, you're from right outside
I'm
of there.
from right outside of it.
Where is that?
Yeah, it's a place called Gooseneck, Georgia.
Gooseneck, right next to,
Gooseneck.
right outside.
Yeah, right outside of Savannah.
Not within the city limits of Savannah, because that would be
right.
Savannah.
It would be, but right outside.
Right outside is a different town.
Yeah, there's like 2 gas stations and a Dairy Queen, and that place is called Gooseneck. That's where I'm from.
Don't get them mixed up, otherwise your car won't work and you're going to be sick.
And that's very true. Yeah, and it will not run off of an Oreo Blizzard.
But if you mix the 2 gas stations up, everything you'll be fine.
that
You'll be
may
totally
be okay.
Yeah, you're gonna be good.
You'll be totally fine. Yeah, but I'm happy to be here. I
Why
love.
are you shouting? Can I ask you that?
Am I being too loud?
I don't know. I mean, your voice it's very southern.
Yeah. Okay.
It's
well,
kind
I
of-
can back up on the volume.
Well, it's a little
bit.
comedic in nature as well, I have to say.
I don't know.
I mean, you're just a regular I
I'm
mean,
a
you work in the
regular-
entertainment industry.
I'm a regular
Oh,
man.
yeah.
I can-
What does he do?
Oh, I drive beauty queens.
Drive beauty queen?
Yeah, you know when you see a beauty queen in a parade on a convertible?
Sure, yeah. I've had that experience. I've been lucky enough to have that experience probably
Yeah.
3 times in my life.
Yeah, I own a 1988 Chevrolet Camaro, and I got a little bath mat on the back of it, and I drive beauty queens.
Okay.
Yeah.
How long are these trips?
Well, you know, it's
Oh my gosh, you are really back off that mic.
I was being serious there. I was just being serious, so I can bring the volume down when I'm being serious.
Whatever volume you like to be at.
It's usually a couple miles depending on the parade route. You know, the other day I was driving Miss Sweet Onion in the Cranberry Harvest Festival, and that was probably a 2-mile ride.
Probably 2 miles.
Yeah.
In a circular fashion, or are you starting
that
at one
is
point, ending at
That one
another?
is a tight circle.
You don't.
A 2 mile circle.
I'm not wrong,
It's
Fred.
basically one block, then you make a right, another block, make a right.
Yes, and then
All the
you're
way.
back.
That was a controversial story, right? That
It was.
actually Miss Sweet Onion was crowned the beauty queen of the Cranberry Harvest Festival.
Oh, I
It's
read
like
that,
it's
yeah.
like diversity stuff where they will let
It
the onion
was.
in.
It's like
yeah.
a sweet onion is not as sweet as a cranberry.
Not at all.
No, not
Now,
at
are
all.
those Vidalia onions?
They are.
Okay, yeah,
They
I like
are.
that.
Yes, yeah. And I believe that is a city in Georgia, Vidalia. Mm-hmm. And
It's the
kinda-
only onion worth eating.
Yeah, I agree.
It's as much of a city in Georgia as Gooseneck.
It definitely is. It definitely is. But yeah, you know, but yeah.
That's a great transition.
Thank you very
So
much.
you're getting back on topic to driving around the beauty queens.
Yeah, well, you know, it's not. It might seem very easy. What I do.
You have a what class license do you have?
I have a C class.
You have a C class? Okay,
yeah,
great.
Yeah, so normal license.
Just normal license. Why do
yeah.
they call it a C class when we all have a C class? Shouldn't it be an A class? Like that's the normal? You know what I mean?
Well, I think the bigger the vehicle, the higher the class.
Okay, so C is the lowest it goes, or like when you're driving
No,
a golf cart, is that a D class?
I think it's motorcycles D class.
Motorcycle is D. Okay, is
And
there
a
an
golf
E?
cart is maybe an E.
Now it's the reverse Disneyland because e-tickets used to be the best rides.
But that's how they set it up. You know that the DMVs around the country looked at the Disney system, reversed
They
it,
reversed it.
and then they just reversed.
Why do they call it
engineered
the DMV if mainly it's about cars?
Disney.
Disney.
the Disney of motor vehicles.
Natasha, you are
Yeah.
just zoning out right now. You have no interest in
I
this.
hate Disneyland.
You hate Disneyland?
Yeah.
What do you hate about it?
I just think, well, Disney just is like a menace.
You know he's not with us anymore.
but somehow still.
Well, like, yeah, like even our kid took a little class the other day and they gave her a Mickey Mouse stamp. Like, I don't want to tell her who Mickey Mouse is. I'd rather tell her like what a butterfly is.
Right. So you
then it's on her
don't want her to
diapers.
know who Mickey Mouse is, who Trump is.
I have a lot to
We're gonna
hide
have
from
a
her.
crazy. Have to have a crazy
I don't want to know.
conversation.
I don't
with
want her to know
someday.
who her father is.
how often do you get the call? How many parades are there?
Well, I was just driving Miss Chicken Taquito at the Sweet Pea Jubilee last week. That was very, very fun.
I'm getting hungry.
It's a lot of food-based stuff.
Is it really? Because there are food sponsors? What's the industry there at Gooseneck?
But I mean, the industry is mostly agriculture.
Okay,
and
so that
it's
makes sense.
harvest festivals and stuff.
Okay.
But I mean, I also drove Miss Duvet cover at the Collard Green Scream. So
there's
some agriculture, but some just sleeping stuff.
Yeah, it's the pattern's real off.
How did you get into this? I mean,
Well, my dad, I come from a long line of beauty queen drivers.
Really?
Yeah. My dad.
What generation are you?
Well, me. What is like 3 below millennial?
No, I'm not talking about what Generation X or whatever. I'm talking like how many of your ancestors.
Oh yeah, well my dad drove Miss TV dinner at Eisenhower's inauguration.
Whoa,
Yeah.
Your dad drove in Eisenhower's?
I don't know if he had a permit.
Was he
for
an
that.
old dad?
I don't know if my timeline is right on this stuff because I'm already pretty old.
Oh,
Yeah, you
I
look
see,
like a
I see.
boomer.
I do, yeah. Well, my dad had me very young. He had me when I was 12 years old.
That is so young.
He was young.
So you must be very old then.
I am.
But your dad was very young when he had you.
He was. So you do the math.
I would prefer not to. You just tell me.
I've
Yeah.
done the math.
And my dad's dad drove
Grandpa.
Miss Steam-Powered Train at the No More Polio Rodeo. So that was...
That's quite a bit of time ago.
yeah, is that earlier? Would that make that earlier than that,
Yeah,
man?
you're the one with all the information. You tell me.
There's sometimes, my timeline is off for historical events.
You're right. Your dad's dad definitely is earlier than your dad.
Yes,
That's
yes.
for sure, 100%.
Yes.
And then you
And-
came after your dad.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so
do
that
you-
lines up.
Do you have children yourself?
I do not.
You do not really. Is that
No.
a choice, childless by choice, or is that you just haven't had luck in that department?
I haven't had luck in that department.
Not even with
Really?
Sweet Onion?
You're driving around all these beauty queens. You think that maybe you could
You would think.
impregnate one of them?
Yeah, just
I
cut
know.
me off a slice of that Vidalia onion.
No, I don't.
The only
hit,
onion worth eating.
No, I don't hit on the queens.
Is that part of your job training?
Absolutely, yes. You do not hit on the queen.
Do you
you're
promise
driving.
them at the start of the drive that you're not going to do that?
Yes, I do a long monologue up top.
Really?
I've been in
Humorous
trouble.
or dramatic?
It's funny. People end up laughing, but it's supposed to be serious.
Okay.
I do a big long monologue up top.
Something at the end?
Yeah, and I'll do a little bit of movement at the end.
Right. Oh, okay.
I'll
A
have
movement.
yeah, I kind of.
Do you think maybe the reason you've never found love is because you're comparing the women that you date to these,
Great
beauty
question.
queens?
That is, I mean, because I have been around some of the most beautiful women in the world.
I mean,
You've
not
been, you've
any-
been right to the left of them.
Yes, right down. I mean, I have seen the left side of a woman's right left knee
You do the math.
so many
Yeah.
times.
Wow.
And I'm not sure right and left how that works
Sure,
out,
sure.
but
Well,
I'm
you're an
sitting
older
there-
gentleman, yeah.
I mean, like I have seen so many beautiful
Like who?
women, like Miss Software Update Available.
Oh, that's a more modern one. Huh?
Yes, that was pretty
was
new.
recent,
I
yeah.
think that was like maybe sponsored by the tech industry. Miss Scary Movie 2.
Oh, so
Really?
specific.
From the late 90s or early 2000s.
Yeah. Better than Scary Movie 1, I think.
I don't know.
Oh, really?
The
Not
beauty
quite sure.
queen or the movie was better.
The movie. I'm
Oh.
talking about the movie.
How did the beauty queen compare to?
Worse than the movie, Scary Movie 2.
Worse than the movie. So
Yes.
you love Scary Movie too.
I love Scary Movie 2.
What do you like about it?
I like Chris Elliott in that.
Andy
I
Richter?
like the way
What do you think about Richter?
Richter's good in it too. Richter's in there early on.
David Cross?
James Woods.
Getting stabbed in the ear with a dick?
Yes, yeah, there's a lot of good jokes in there. They got a big Firestone scene in there when the
Firestone, do you mean the tire company?
company. It was hyper specific for that.
Okay, so
time.
they had product placement.
yeah.
Okay.
Or you know how the tires were blowing up?
Oh,
for a
okay.
while.
Oh, right. Yeah.
They have a piece in that doesn't really hold up, but I still like it.
Because you remember what
I
happened.
remember it. And they have the dribbling the basketballs from that Nike commercial that's also pretty.
How often do you watch the movie?
I watched it a lot.
Do you ever call up the beauty queen and say, "Hey, you know,
I
do you
have
want to come over?"
Yes. Well, that's what the monologue is about up top. Like that's where I crossed over the line.
Oh, it's the mistakes you made
It's
with
a mistake.
Scary
A lot
Scary
of
Movie 2.
mistakes I've made.
So you start driving by talking about all the times you've crossed the line with an assurance that you won't this time.
Yes,
And,
yes.
and you say that's funny. It gets laughs.
It does get laughs. Yes.
It probably makes them feel comfortable in a way when you're like, here are all the beauty queens that I have taken advantage of, and I
Right.
won't do that to you.
And I have learned.
Have you noticed a different response in this post Me Too environment?
Yeah, less laughs. Definitely less laughs in this monologue portion. It used to be
Yeah.
playful. Oh, I'm just an old guy. Come on, it's fun.
You're a lot like comedians now. They have to change their material. a little.
David Copperfield.
yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Guess I'm
yes.
not
Good
allowed to
one.
do this anymore.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's less fun, that monologue up top.
Right. But it still is fun because it's only
It's
less fun.
It's fun, but I mean, I'm still a big deal. I'm
Yeah.
still a big deal
Really?
around town.
How
Yeah.
do you mean?
I mean, I drove Miss Jimmy Dean Breakfast Bowl the other day, and I went to my Red Lobster, and I got a free chocolate lava cake. So
What's the progression from that? You drove her. Then what happened? You went to then immediately you went to Red Lobster?
I think immediately I put the car in park, and I went to my Red Lobster.
Wait, you put it in park after driving her in that tight circle, and then
Yes.
the Red Lobster was right there?
Yeah.
Okay.
There's a lot of Red Lobsters in my area.
The Red Lobster is where the parade comes to an end,
Yes.
correct? Yeah.
You-
So there's
Usually-
the two gas stations,
yeah.
the DQ,
It's a
and a
D-
lot of Red Lobsters.
No,
Yes.
it's a Dairy Queen Red Lobster. It's like a
Oh,
Taco Bell
okay.
Pizza Hut thing.
Yes,
Got
it's
it,
a
got it.
combo.
Got
it. Yeah. What was I saying?
I don't know.
Oh, well, I got a free chocolate lava cake.
Yeah, what happened? So you put
What
it in
the-
park,
They
you
saw
walk
me.
across the
I
street.
put it in park, walk across the street, Red Lobster.
Now, did you just put it in park or did you turn it off as well?
I turned it off.
Okay.
My car will overheat.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is that a concern when you're driving
Well,
these?
yeah, I mean, there's a lot of disasters out there. You know, when
How
you
do you-
drive a car, it might overheat. When you're going real slow in a parade, you might have to find a solution. I had
What?
Did that not make sense?
No, when you're going real slow in a parade, you might have to find a solution.
If
it's
car
overheating.
If
Oh,
your
if the-
car's
oh,
overheating. Yeah.
okay.
Like I was driving Miss Everything Bagel the other day.
Oh, she's one of my people. Yeah, they have Jews in gooseneck?
Yeah, oh, yeah, oh,
Amazing.
yeah.
That's
Yeah.
amazing.
Yeah. And I noticed some steam, so I had to cut the engine off.
Well, that's how you make a bagel. You steam them.
That is true. I did not know that. You have to steam them up, Scott. Did you know that?
Why are you accusing me of not
You
knowing
don't-
that?
You act like you don't know how bagels are made. But yeah, so I found this strong kid in the marching band in front of me, and I tried to tie a chain to his tuba.
Okay.
And he pulled me all the way, all the way through.
All the way. Wow.
Yeah, he was very strong. He was a nice kid, and that was a tough parade because they don't just let anyone drive in the Kentucky for-profit prison parade. They do not.
Wow.
They do not.
Wow, you've been a part of so many hilarious sounding festivals.
Yeah, it almost seems like I only have a list of queens and parades and festivals, and I'm smashing them together.
I'm not getting that from you. This
Okay.
feels like
No,
an
I'm
organic.
getting a very deep, rich history.
Yeah, of gooseneck. What it's like to be in
What an
gooseneck.
interesting town to have so many parades with only 3 businesses.
Well, I do travel around. I'll go. I'll
You
cart
do?
I'll cart my Corvette around to different parades. Because if you need a convertible, you got to find a convertible.
This brings me to my next question. Did you buy the car knowing that this was something you wanted to do one day? Is that why you bought the
Absolutely.
convertible?
Well, yeah. I mean, I come from a long line of beauty queen drivers.
Yeah,
so
you're
I-
third in a line of 3.
Yes, and if you don't remember, my granddad is older than my dad.
Right, of course.
If that
And
was confusing.
And I can't remember, the automobile was invented in the 20s or so, or the 10s or so.
Yes,
It
yes.
goes back to there?
Yeah, well, he had a Model T.
Okay.
He had a Model T.
I have a
yeah.
question.
Yes, yeah.
Do you ever drive in any gay pride parades?
I have, yes.
In gooseneck, they have a gay pride parade?
They do.
That's
Really?
amazing.
How many people live in Gooseneck?
As I think 9?
9 million. 9 million.
Oh, is it? I mean,
It's 9 million people.
Well, I was going to say, if it's only 9, then their chances are one of them is probably gay.
Well, he's
Yeah.
the parade.
He
It's
is.
Tom.
Right.
It's just Tom.
Yep.
So you've seen this parade.
so he
yeah.
just walks around the block?
Yeah,
He walks
it's
around the
Tom.
block.
Throwing
but
confetti?
I drove him around the block.
Oh, okay. So you've driven him.
I
Right.
have,
Because
yes.
beauty queens, they don't all have to be female
No.
these days.
No.
But Gooseneck is a conservative town. Did you get any flack from some of the townspeople for participating in the gay pride parade?
I did. They were like, "Oh, we don't need to celebrate this," and I was like, "Why?
It's just Tom.
Yeah,
It's
Tom.
just Tom. He's the most fun part of the damn town.
What's fun about Tom?
He's hilarious.
Really? In what way?
He just makes jokes. He keeps the mood light. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
He does a great sexual harassment monologue. He's like, it's one of the funniest.
Oh yeah, it's really really funny, and people still
Oh,
laugh. at
Moshe,
this
you
one.
know him too?
I know Tom. Yeah, I know Tom, and I know Miss Everything Bagel.
Yes, you do know
know the
Miss
two of
Everything.
them.
Your two interests.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, it's a tough job. You have to stay sharp.
In what
you
way?
know.
Yeah, do you find yourself practicing driving or
Yes.
practicing sitting next to beautiful women?
Well, you have to do a little bit of both. I have a simulator. It's like
Oh,
a
really?
flight simulator.
Sure.
Yeah, you just like input what you want to practice.
and computer graphics will come up and
Yes.
change?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah, yeah.
wow,
So
okay.
let's say you want to drive Miss Garlic Aioli, all right? And
Sure.
you, these are getting less fun.
Well, I mean, you're just going in order chronologically,
That's
right?
true. That's true. They're not all going to work,
Yeah.
in the Blackberry anniversary. Pretty normal festival.
Sure, of course.
So you choose, that, and then you're sent some obstacles,
Now,
like-
are these are you? Do you have an assignment? You're like, I better prep for this one in particular, and so you enter those.
Yes, exactly,
Okay, got it,
exactly.
got it.
So you'll be just thrown things like, "Oh no, Parade Marshal Steven Seagal is running late, so we need to stall."
Okay.
You
And how
know,
do
so
you-
what do I do? What do I do? What do I
you
do?
drive slow, or do you
Yeah,
put
you
it
just
in
hit the brakes.
Your
You just hit the brakes.
aforementioned park.
Yeah. You can put it in park, but usually just hit the brakes.
Okay.
You just hit the brakes.
You hit
that's
the
it.
brakes, and do you stay on the brakes?
You can ride the brake a little bit, but you got to practice. You got to practice this stuff.
Okay. What else happens in your simulator?
What else?
Or is that the only example that you have?
That's kind of
Steven
what.
Seagal, Garlic Aioli, Blackberry Festival.
Yeah, I'm not good at computer programming, so I've just been practicing that one.
Well, that's
you have to program the computer every time. So you created this simulator?
Yes, I built this.
Oh.
Yeah. So,
That's the demo software. If you want to go beyond Steven Seagal, Garlic Aioli, and Blackberry, you have to pay.
You have to program
go
it
pro.
yourself.
and
have to
I
do pro.
and I haven't been able to unlock that. You have to
okay.
unlock it. I always hit the gas, and then
You're
you
hitting
ran
the
over
gas
Steven
and
Seagal.
yeah.
You ran him over.
And unlike some video games, you don't get points for it.
no, that's a
You're
bad
penalized
thing.
for
Yeah,
it.
but yeah, I mean it's a tough job. There's a lot of competition out there.
You keep saying that. It's a tough job.
tough job. It's kind of what I reset with.
Oh, I understand. Yeah.
It's a lot of older men with convertibles in my area. I just lost.
Really? So there's competition?
Yes. I just lost out driving Miss HelloFresh in the corn salad commemoration. To Nate Waters,
Nate Waters.
Yes, he's very good.
What kind of car does he have?
He's got a 57 Chevy.
Oh,
Classic.
Big, nice. It's about 60 feet long.
60 feet long?
Oh my
long car.
God, these are big.
He's Roger's older brother, right?
He is.
Yep.
He is. Pink
Pink
Floyd.
Floyd.
Come on, Scott. Keep up.
Oh, I'm see why?
Pink
Of course I
Floyd.
know who Pink Floyd is.
You're the type of guy.
Stop
this guy
accusing
doesn't
me.
know who Pink Floyd
I
is.
knew who Bass Nectar was.
Okay, I'm just making sure. Yeah. I mean, he is his older brother, and he's known for his steady hand, and he'll wink at parade goers.
He'll wink at parade. Do you not do that?
No.
You don't want to close those
well, I
eyes.
started to, yeah, but it can get dangerous,
Yeah, especially if you double wink and
Yes.
you keep them closed.
You will crash.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, we're currently both submitted to drive Miss Undercooked Chicken in the Homeland Security
Wait, why is
hoedown
there a
next week.
No one wants undercooked chicken. Like it seems
I
like
know, it seems like
It seems like it's almost the wrong kind of thing to be.
yeah, but I
advertising.
mean, but that's
'cause
what
it can
some
make
of
you
the-
sick.
Well, some of these pageants are like beware of this.
Oh, so the salmonella pageant
It's an
is not
awareness.
celebrating salmonella.
No,
it's-
no.
Oh, okay.
That makes sense.
Why do they call it salmonella when salmon is there in the title when it could be about anything?
Yeah, it could be like tuna Ella.
Tunella.
Yeah.
Tunella.
Exactly.
Shrimpella.
Shrimpella.
Well, thanks for coming by.
Thank you so much for having me.
I learned
stick
so
around?
much.
Yeah, I would love to.
We have to take a break. Was that all that you wanted to talk about, or did you have little wisps and strays here?
I
and
got
there
little
that-
wisps and strays, but I better hold on to it. This thing
sure.
isn't over.
There's still a half hour left. All right, we need to take a break. When we come back, we'll have just a regular person that I met. So that's exciting. I mean, you're kind of like a regular person. You don't. I mean,
Well, not to the wait staff at Red Lobster.
you got that free chocolate volcano.
Yeah, I'm a big deal.
All right, we'll be right back with more Comedy Bang Bang after this. Comedy Bang Bang, we're back here. We have Moshe Kasher and Natasha Natty Legs Leggero here. And we also have Fred Head here, who you've just been like kind of in your own head during the break. You've just been, what have you been thinking about?
I've just been kind of mulling over, some things I've submitted for and,
some possible job opportunities.
Yeah.
Like what?
Well, I'm supposed to drive Miss Lost Apple TV remote.
Miss Apple TV remote at 10% battery?
Yeah.
Yeah, those are two different
ones.
Yeah.
At the Big Couch Festival.
The Big Couch Festival.
Those
two go together.
Those kind of go together.
Yeah.
It's almost like there's a team of comedy writers coming up with these festivals.
Well, no, but that particular parade was created by two comedians. The Big Couch Festival. It was Lily Tomlin and Gallagher.
Yes.
Right.
Because they both had those in their act, so they made a parade about it.
Okay.
Exactly. Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you. I appreciate